Welcome to the Smart Guy 251 podcast. You on with your boy Ski. Got Mr. Fields in the building. Got my boy Sam in the building. Got my boy, aka the real Skip Bayless, Mr. Ray Ray. What to do, man?
Skip Rayless.
Skip Rayless. That's it. That's it. My fault. That's it.
But I would have to like not like LeBron though. I don't dislike no players. Even though y'all think I might dislike Jordan and who else? Who else y'all think I dislike? I don't dislike none of these players. I just bring the truth to y'all. I just let y'all do what y'all need to do. I lead the horses to the water, try to let y'all drink. That's it.
Hey man, listen. How y'all doing today, man? He done went on and on when we did the introduction. I know you hide and read off that Ciroc. We finna get to it, man. How you doing tonight, Sam?
Hey man, we chilling, man. Just ready to get to it.
How you doing tonight, Mr. Field?
What's going on, Ryan? What's going on?
All right, man. Today's episode is about who would you take in their prime? Klay Thompson or James Harden? Ray, since you started this, I'm gonna let you start it off.
Bro, listen. This is a no-brainer. I'm taking Klay Thompson all day over James Harden.
Why is that?
We talking prime Klay Thompson.
Yes.
Best 3-and-D player to ever play the game. 3-and-D pause, whatever.
Hey, did James Harden lead the league? He's scoring in their prime.
Oh, hold on. Let him land. Like Sam say, let him land.
Hey, Ski, say let me cook. Just go ahead and say let me cook.
Let him land.
Let me cook. Okay. All right, so just say let me cook. So
hey, Mr. Clay, let him land.
Klay Thompson. The microwave, you know what I'm saying? He should have had all kinds. One half of the Splash Brothers, right? I would take him over James Harden any day, and because I will tell you why. Because James Harden, as well as Klay. I mean not Klay. James Harden as well as Steph Marbury. Not Marbury. Stephon.
That man drunk, boy. You drunk, boy.
Y'all help me out. It's Stephen Curry. Hold on. Steph Curry and James Harden may be the best. The best. Hold on, let me finish, because you better be sleeping in a minute, Mr. Fields. So listen. So
hey man, it's Friday. I got work tomorrow, but it's Friday. Hey,
look. So let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Steph Curry and James Harden may be the best regular season players to ever play the game, but once they get to the playoffs, it's been a different story for them. James Harden has struggled in the playoffs. Particularly in elimination games. He liked to shoot the ball 12 times, go 4 for 12, stuff like that, and not show up in elimination games. So I would definitely like to take Klay over him, because Klay has been known to step up when needed. If he didn't, if he did not go for what he went for against the Thunder when they were down 3-1. If he did not go where he needed to go for, they would have got eliminated then. They wouldn't even had a chance to lose to the Cavaliers 73-9 and lose in the finals. Because if he didn't step up that year, matter of fact, he led all scorers. You can look this up if you want to.
Yeah.
He led all scorers in 2016 in scores in the playoffs. He scored more points than LeBron James, than Kevin Durant, to Steph Curry, anybody you name. He led all scorers.
Well, that's your go-to.
That lets you know he was clutch. Huh?
Oh, okay. Okay, that's your go-to. That's your go-to point when you say that.
How we know what's the prime time? What's the top of the who you go in their prime, like their prime.
I just said
prime.
Okay.
You know,
So
you know,
let's
you know,
find the peak. Let's
you-
find the
you-
peak
you
of
know-
crime.
Let me
You know,
interject
hey,
on this.
hey,
Hold on,
Mr.
wait. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because you stop misleading people. We're not misleading nobody on this show. You said he led everybody in points. Wow. What did he do in game 7? I have the stats. So stop saying he outscored everybody. He did this and did that. And what
It
playoff?
did. You want me to answer that question?
Hold on.
Do you want me to
I'm
answer?
asking what playoffs? What
2016.
playoff? 2016. Do you know what his game was? You know what his stats was in game 7?
No.
Don't worry about it. I got him. I knew you didn't.
I don't know what it was. I just know I watched the game and Steph had 2 turnovers at the end of the game and he left and he missed 2 out of the threes. That's what I know.
I ain't got listen. I ain't got nothing to do with that. There go his stats. Klay Thompson, 6 for 17, 2 for 10 from 3, no free throws, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 0 blocks, 3 turnovers. He had a plus or minus rating. He had a -11, and you said like still he had a bad turnover, but he was -3. Come on, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you.
Hold on. We're gonna
Ray.
do one at a time. We're gonna do one. Go ahead, Miss Field.
Did he play 42 minutes that game?
Boy, I was just finna get there.
I'm just saying, if somebody played 42 minutes, right, and these are the numbers they put up, right? Ray, can you give me an answer? What happened? What went wrong? I'll wait.
I can tell you what went wrong. Since y'all got all these stats, so you can pull stats up. Won't you pull up the play-by-play for the last 5 minutes? But you can see 2 turnovers from Steph, and you can see two missed. So you can witness 2 wide open shots that he missed.
Hey, yes, hold on. I will, right? But let me let Sam interject.
42
minutes. Sam, you be quiet. Go ahead, Sam. I want to hear what Sam got to say.
42 minutes.
I don't see like why. Okay, either which way how we put it, you trying to bring up a game where he went off and saved them and all this, but that don't make you not a role player. I mean, he's still a role player. Like he still gonna go missing in some of the biggest moments. Like he may get 60, he may have 3. Like that's not a guy I'm taking over James Harden. Now, if you want to say I already got my stars and I want to pick between them 2 to fill a role, hey, maybe you got an argument there. I might take him there.
Well, hey, hold on now. The James Harden later in his career is like a point guard facilitator as well.
Well, that's why I said maybe. Because I probably still won't take him. But if we're going prime for prime, like it's not close. Like I never considered Clay a superstar. He's just simply not a superstar. So why would I ever take him over a superstar?
What in the words of Gucci Man? Ridiculous. Come on, this is hilarious. Come on,
excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What superstar, the greatest of all time, don't even got a freaking free throw? He ain't even driving to the basket to be a threat, man. He is the corner shooter. Stop it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Man, no, man. No.
All right, so listen. If we gonna do that, right? If we gonna do that,
yeah.
Why don't you pull up James Harden stats in elimination games? Put it up and put that on screen.
Hey,
I know you got him. I know you got him.
Yeah,
but I thought you was still on 2016.
Hold on. I got.
So we talking about 2016 Clay best year.
Listen, I got that right, and I'm also gonna do you one side. I'm gonna also put up Klay Thompson numbers in game 7 too. So we ain't gonna do that now.
Man, they even get a free throw shot, man. How you a dog? Hold on, Sambo. You gonna let somebody stop you from getting dunks or a layup?
I think the whole James Harden ain't show up in playoff. I think that's low key a little bit of a myth.
It is.
It's not. It's not.
2018.
He always got his numbers. He had like 2 or 3 bad playoff games where y'all like, oh, he ain't doing nothing. But like for the most part, he's solid like all playoffs. Like even right here, like.
And then they trying to count this OKC when he was coming off the bench. Scratch that off.
Hey,
he was prime.
We can scratch. We can scratch the OKC when all you want to. Scroll down. Look at the Philadelphia one right there where he goes.
That's not prime James Harden. That's not prime James Harden.
Hey,
which one you want to say prime then? Who is prime James Harden?
Hold on, one at a time.
23, that's for damn sure.
Oh God.
Right. Please let me talk, please.
And then in the Brooklyn one, he was hurt and still did 29-9-9.
Ray, you're so smart, Ray. You're so intelligent. You got the numbers together, Ray. Let me bring something back to attention. We talking about being the man. James Harden, they made a rule that he came and do that grab your arm stuff to get the foul. Clay don't even have a foul. Why are we having this argument? Stop it.
I got one question, and it's for Ray. Who was the franchise player and who was a role player?
He a glorified role player to hit threes, man. That's what he is.
All a hero.
I'm gonna say like
Klay Thompson.
I'm gonna say, look, listen. Let me answer the question. Y'all answer me question. Y'all try to jump me. So let me go ahead and cook all y'all. Listen. So if we talking about in the playoffs, elimination games, ESPN has an article on James Harden being one of the worst players.
Hey, that's not the question.
In elimination games.
That's not the
everybody. Listen, it's an article. They talked about this. This is not like something I'm making up.
Listen, that's not the question I asked you. I asked you who was a franchise player and who was a role player. And this is what your answer should have been.
It looked like in elimination games, James Harden is a role player. And it looks like Klay Thompson is a superstar.
Listen, when I watch football, the goalposts be the same in the same area. They don't move them up when they kick. They try to move to the back. Stop moving it here. Stop moving it here.
Hold on. You got this man numbers up right here, right? In 41 minutes, he had 9 points in an elimination game. So, right.
Hold on. In 2015, in an elimination game, he also had 45, 9, and 5. I don't even see that up there.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
I just scrolled down.
Hey, look, because look, Sam. Let me tell you something, Sam, real quick.
Sam, this on game 7.
Oh, that's your game.
No. Listen.
Elimination games, his numbers aren't bad. I'm looking at them right now.
Hey, listen.
How many MVPs he got? How many MVPs Klay got?
Ski, put up elimination games. I don't care nothing about game 7. I want elimination games.
Man, I'm not talking. No, you brought it up about game 7 because you said about Klay, and I'm finna bring
elimination games.
Let's go.
Put up elimination games.
Hey, where's MVPs at, man? Where's MVPs at?
Can y'all please look at the screen? This is Klay game 7s right here, because that's what you see.
He ain't got no MVPs, man.
Now watch this. Put up elimination games.
I'm not.
Which we know we know that game 7s are elimination games.
That is not what you said.
So you don't want to do it, right?
No, it ain't.
So you don't want to do it. Why don't you want to do it? Because you know what they look like.
Ray, stop. Ray,
you know what they look like.
Ray, stop trying to overtalk me. You said the game 7s. You brought up the game 7. Don't try to switch to the debate now. I
ain't switching. I ain't switching. I said elimination games. When his back against the wall, I said this verbatim. When his back against the wall, he does not show up. So game 7 is just not. Listen, I know game 7 is an elimination game, but also game 6 is an elimination game. If it's 3-2 and you down.
I gave you the stats. We can pull up Klay playoff stats, and we can pull up James Harden.
Pull up. Listen. Okay, do this then. Do this then. No. Do this then. Pull up Klay elimination games. Pull that up.
Listen. Why is we talking about elimination games when Klay don't even show up in the
because that's the biggest moment.
That's the only game in the playoffs. That's the only game Clay shows up in is a game 6. That's it. I just gave you a game 7 against the Cavs when they need to win the championship. And what was his numbers per pedestrian? Come on, man, stop it.
Klay Thompson in the elimination game is averaging 20 points right on the head. So he averaging 23 and 2 on 39% shooting.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam.
But
Thank you.
I mean, that's not. I don't necessarily consider that impressive. I don't know like how that's.
All right. Well, so pull up James Harden. Pull up James Harden stats in elimination games, and thank you very much. Just do that.
So James Harden is averaging. Let's see, 22 and a half, 6 assists, 5 rebounds.
You think I'm finna wait? You think I'm finna
wait. He not done. Ski, keep going.
I'm trying to find a figure.
Nobody see you.
Cause see, you told where Clay shot his percentage. Oh, what?
44%, but he's
Get
also
the freak out of here. He shoot 24% in elimination game. You talking about you gonna take him? Get the freak out of here, man. That's what y'all talking about.
Not shooting 24 anything. What are you talking about?
What did you say? What did you say?
No, you said 24. I said nothing about no 24%.
What did you say on his percentage then?
41%.
Okay, that's better.
Clay in the 30s. And Clay, not only is Clay in the 30s, but Clay hasn't played half the elimination games James Harden has, so he loses either way.
I'm gonna pull it up.
No, he not. Put that mess on the screen. Hey, put that mess on the screen, Ski.
Just give me a hot second, bro. I'm gonna put it up.
Because I think you think.
Why y'all doing all these? No, the man ain't got an MVP.
He don't.
He got a Finals MVP or something.
It's like talking about Jordan and then talking about some other guy that had 3 good years.
He got a Finals MVP, Mr. Fields, or something. He won a championship. Clay got 4 rings. Clay got 4 rings, Mr. Fields. Ain't you a ring guy?
And that's because of who he with.
He's the third option.
Ain't you a ring guy? You're a ring guy, right? So excellent. So James Harden can't even be in this conversation. You can't even talk about James Harden. You're a ring guy.
Listen what I'm saying. He the third option. We comparing people to be stars.
Who's second? Who's second option? Who's second option?
It was KD.
No. They won 2 without KD. So who's second option?
Hey, they're gonna play, man. 20 in elimination games. This is what you want to see. Elimination games.
All right. So y'all went all the way with 13.
I didn't go
2013, 14. 14.
I didn't go all the way down. It's 14 games.
Scroll up because we all know when he became. We all know when he became game 6 Clay. It was like 2016. So scroll up.
No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? I screenshotted it. I don't have to do that. This is what he averaged for an elimination game. No, you're trying to pick only a couple of games and show that, he scored this and he scored that. No, this is what he averaged on 14 games.
I'm saying in his prime, because we talking about prime, right?
Prime. This is
2013 ain't his prime. 2013 ain't his prime. Man, 2013 is not his prime. 2014 is not his prime. So don't do that. That's not his prime.
Ray, stop it, Ray. Stop, because this.
So he averaged 2. Hey, look. So look, he's the man on the team, right?
Man, hey, listen. This is just elimination. I can pull the career up.
No. I done told you why. I picked him.
No, listen. I can pull James Harden career up and put it side by side with Klay Thompson and erase their names, and I can tell somebody to pick. And I guarantee they ain't gonna pick no damn Klay Thompson. He a role player at the end of the day, bro. He a great shooter at that. He's one half of the Splash Brothers. He ain't won no MVP. He ain't won no Finals MVP. Matter of fact, we always debate the Iggy and Steph Curry because Steph Curry numbers was great. Can you tell me what Klay Thompson numbers was that damn series? Because I seem to forget.
Boy, I wasn't doing that.
All right, then.
You see,
why the hell, man? Come on, man, stop it. And Clay and then Steph getting all the damn attention.
So we gonna count this James Harden 2 points that he had in an elimination game.
Hey, at the end of the day, he got more.
You count this?
Hey, he got more than him. So
he was on the bench.
Come on,
all right. So that's what I said, Sam. I said don't start him acting like he was in his prime in 2013. He's not in his prime because you see James Harden had 2 points in 2010. So I'm saying don't start it there. Just go by their prime. I'm saying in their prime. This is what I said. In their prime, I'm taking Clay over James Harden. I don't count James Harden when he was at OKC as his prime. So I'm eliminating that. I don't count Clay when he started at 2013 and 14 in his prime. His prime was like 2016, 17, 18, 19, like up in that area. 20. That was his prime. So James Harden prime was what? Oh, when he was with Houston, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, he has horrible numbers in his elimination games. This ain't made up. He has horrible numbers. 4 for 12. If you look it up right, it's gonna be 4 for 12 in there.
Okay, all that being said, how are his numbers better than the guy you vouching for though?
What you mean? How they better?
You saying he having horrible games in the playoffs, but
man, that man only made one damn defensive player, one defensive team in his career.
But I'm saying you're saying he having all these bad games, but his numbers are better than Clay's though.
I swear.
Okay, so that's just like
hey guys.
I don't want y'all. Listen. Hold on. I don't want y'all to like
hold on, right? Let Mr. Fields say something. Cause goddamn it, go ahead, Mr. Fields.
Why did this how you kill all that? Is Clay a top 75 player? I'll wait.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Is James Harden a top 75 player? I'll wait.
Yes.
Like Ray, I get it. At that moment, he was like barbecue chicken. But come on, Ray.
Listen. James Harden averaged 36 points a game, right? Okay, in the year before he actually broke the 30 points scoring mark, he averaged 11 assists and 29 points per game in Houston. I know Clay has never in his life did that in the NBA. I told you, stop comparing these glorified role players, Tyler Hero, as these damn franchise players. Bro, this is a franchise player. They move mountain. Man, listen, they gave that man so much money. Man, Clay was a part of the step. What is he doing now?
He played for another team, and he's still the backup.
Listen, Clay Thompson's highest point per game was 22.3.
His high.
At least he could have went to the team and been the man. He on somebody else's team to be the backup again.
James Harden went from averaging 13 in OKC. You put him on his own team, instantly 26 games. Doubled it instantly.
Thank you.
Bona fide.
He's sizzling. He's sizzling.
Thank you.
I don't even
put some butter on him. Put some butter on him.
I don't know how we even had this.
Get some seasoning. Get some seasoning.
It's not close. Like what James Harden was doing, bro. It was that.
It's not close, man. Like
that shit was amazing, bro. Like,
oh God, it was.
I don't know how we even sit here.
Hey man, we're gonna smoke you. I don't want to cook you. I want to smoke you.
Y'all ready?
Like no, man. Like
y'all ready?
Man, go ahead.
I said I gotta go get my own stats because y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all ready?
Man, dog, come on, make it with these.
You gonna say nothing I already said?
Oh,
are y'all ready?
Stephen A. Brisket. That's your name. Stephen
y'all
A.
ready?
Brisket.
Well, yeah, go ahead, Skip. Go ahead, come on, Skip.
2015 Western Conference Finals lost 4-1 to Golden State. 2015 pre-Durant. Josh Smith and Corey Brewer carried Rockets in the Western Conference Finals. Harden would end the year setting an NBA record for turnovers. A record for turnovers. 2015 sets record for playoff turnovers with 12. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 12 turnovers, 2 games, 20%, 3 games under 33%, 3 points in the series, 3 point in series, right? Game 5, 43 minutes, 14 points, 2 for 11, 0 for 3 in 3-pointers, 12 for 23 3-pointers in series.
Right.
That's in 2014.
Right.
Cause y'all ain't gonna do this. Cause no, wait, cause y'all ain't gonna do this. Y'all keep skipping over what he did before he went home.
We just gave you a total of games.
No, I don't want to hear that. Y'all skipping over how he went home. Y'all talking about You told me earlier. You told me earlier he didn't have nobody on his team. I'm telling you right now, he got carried to the Western Conference Finals. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you his stats.
Hold on. And I pulled up a game where he played Golden State and Trevor Ariza ain't scored shit. He was on the court and ain't scored a point. When they just had PJ Tucker, Trevor Ariza, and James Harden. I got it. Listen, stop doing that shit, bro. Stop doing that.
No. I'm giving you real stats.
No.
I'm starting for 2015. Let me cook. Look, cause y'all don't want to hear it. Let me cook.
We just let you read out that bullshit. Stay on task. Stay on subject. We talking about a prime. You're talking about
let me cook.
A few games.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
A few games do not define your whole career as a prime. That's players have bad games anyway. Steph had bad games. Clay had bad games. We're not talking about that. We're talking about as a whole player in their prime. Who are you going to take? It's going to be James Harden. He's a franchise player, a trendsetter. What the hell has Klay Thompson did? Who has he carried? No damn body. What? Wow. He had one good ass game 6 where he helped them win. That's what the fuck he's supposed to do. He's a role player.
All that meant to me was them numbers you just brought up, how many turnovers, and the only way you even have a game that bad is if you got a huge role on that team, bro. Clay could never have a game like that because he's never gonna have the ball that much. So the most he can do is miss shots. That's the most he can do. He don't got the same responsibility of it.
Man, oh God, man, you trying to find games where he played bad. We're talking about a prime.
I'm talking about playoffs back against the wall. Corey Brewer. Listen, Corey Brewer, 29 points. Clippers missed 14 straight shots. I'm talking about back against the wall, who I want on my team. I'm talking about who I want on my team back against the wall.
I'm glad you brought that up. I have the game. He had 32, and it was KD and Steph. What the fuck was Clay? Nowhere. Stop telling me you finna take somebody, and they ain't good enough. They ain't good enough.
Hey, listen. Come on, 2017. 2017 lost 4-2 to San Antonio Spurs.
Come on, you gotta
now listen. Let me talk. Harden disappeared at home against the Spurs without Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard was not even there. He had more turnovers than field goals. Was a minus 28 in the game. They lost by 39. 36 points. Listen to me. This is a game. Listen. This is an elimination game. Without Kawhi Leonard, without the Spurs best player. Hold on. This is without the Spurs best player, Kawhi Leonard.
I don't give a
damn. Game 6. 36 minutes. 36. Let me talk. 36 minutes. He had 10 points on 2 for 11, 2 for 9 on 3-pointers. He was 20 and 63 for 3-point in the whole series. 4 for 6 on free throws.
He had a bad series. Listen.
Bro, I can keep going. I can keep going forever. I can keep going.
I'm going right now. Look at that.
I'm gonna keep going. Like when you get through talking, I'm gonna say something else.
Everybody just look to the screen. This is a game 7 for Clay. Where was he? What is that? That's when they played the Clippers. Bro, they go back. When they played the Clippers, they lost.
How long ago is that?
I don't give a damn.
How long ago is that?
We're not.
He don't care. He don't care. He don't care. He getting cooked. He don't care.
This man is a starting 2 guard. You act like he just some bum out there. He's starting. He playing. The nigga playing 40 minutes.
I don't care about that. I want you to perform. That's what I want you to do in game 6, game 7. When you're back against the wall, I want you to have a good game. He don't have those.
Listen, you said game 7s, right? You're back against the wall. He ain't had a game. Clay ain't had a good game 7.
I said game 6, game 7. I want you to have a good game back against the wall.
No. Listen, in elimination game, they count as either game 6 if you down 3-2 or it's 3-3. I got Clay fast in game 7. They're horrible. Stop, man. Stop doing that. You only saying
you ready?
For Clay. Stop.
Hey, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready now?
Yeah, you like them folks on the players chart, man.
No, are you ready?
Go ahead.
Are you ready? All right. 2018 Western Conference Finals. Lost 4-3 to Golden State. Up 3-2. Lost game 7 at home. Up as much as 15 first half.
32, right? Yeah, 32, right? Chris Paul went down.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
He had 32? Yeah. He shot 29 times. He was 12 of 29, right? 2 of 13 for 3.
Give me Clay numbers. Give me Clay numbers.
Yeah. 19 for 78 in 3-point series.
Where was Clay?
No. Listen, all y'all looking at is 32 points. I'm looking at 29 shots.
Okay. All right. Don't worry.
He made 12 points. He made 12 shots off 29. That's not good.
What Clay did game 6 versus the Celtics?
That is right there. Hold on. That is right there. Hold on. That is right there. Because you don't want to put it up. What Clay Thompson at? Only with 19? That's it? It was Kevin Durant and Steph Curry.
Hey, are you ready? Cause I got more. Are you ready?
Nah, you cherry picking. Pull up.
No, I'm not. I'm going by year. I'm going year by year.
I'm going year by year. Game 6 versus the Celtics. Since we want to pick games, let's do game 6 versus the Celtics.
I'm going year by year.
No,
because every time y'all give me a year, I'm giving y'all another year. Every time y'all give me a year.
You don't want to acknowledge it. That's game 6 against Boston.
That's gonna take us too long. We can't go game by game, series by series.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. It ain't like he was in a whole lot of elimination games.
But since
because when he got in the elimination game, he went home.
Games. I just named the elimination game. Let's go look at it. Oh, the game where he's supposed to be game 6 Clay. Let's go see what he had.
You want me to put it on the screen? I can go and look at it real quick. Matter of fact, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, right? I'm gonna look at them, put it up on the screen.
Man, you can pull up what you want to pull up. That man ain't not a top 75.
What it is, Come on, what it is?
75. He don't have no MVP. He named the MVP. All defensive players. He don't have. He just shoot shots. He just shoot shots.
What James Harden do? What does James Harden do?
He facilitates. He scored. They made a rule that he can't do that when he get fouled.
They ain't make no rule. They did not make no rule. Don't get on here capping. They didn't make no rule.
Whenever you change the rule book, you different. You different.
He changed no rule book. Don't get on here capping.
Shaquille O'Neal made the hacker Shaq. His rules are here. LeBron would dunk on him.
Make a rule like this. Listen. This is what we can't do. Don't come up in here and talk about it was a rule change. It was no rule change for James Harden. They just didn't call no foul. They didn't call no tick-and-tack fouls in the playoffs. And his numbers went down. His numbers went from 28 to 21.
I got these numbers right here. Ooh, I'm finna put them all.
They did not change no rules. Don't get in here saying that. They did not change no rules. They just didn't call foul.
They did change rules to the James Harden. They absolutely did change rules to James Harden.
They didn't call no foul. They didn't call no foul. What they didn't do.
Well, we gonna smoke you, boy.
You can no longer jump and seek contact with defenders. You can no longer grab a defender arm and just sweep.
That's not no James Harden rule. Everybody did.
James Harden rule, man.
So you telling me Reggie Miller didn't do that? Come on, man, stop this. Reggie Miller didn't jump into people. Reggie Miller didn't jump into people. This been forever. Don't act like James Harden.
Hey, one at a time, bro. Listen, one at a time. The man said they changed. Go ahead, Sam.
It's a lie. They did not change no rules for James Harden.
One at a time. Let him finish saying what he's saying, and then you go ahead.
Look it up. That was the James Harden rule, bro. James Harden was driving down the lane. People would stick their hands in. he would grab your arm and go up with a shot and get fouled. They absolutely changed them rules, and that's a few summers ago. That was the James Harden rule. His numbers dipped dramatically.
I'm gonna smoke you, Ray. I'm gonna smoke you. I'm gonna smoke you, Ray.
His numbers dipped dramatically in the playoffs because they didn't call it the playoffs.
I'm dead.
Stay on service. That's not what we
before
y'all.
Before you even say this,
before you, for him. They absolutely changed the rule for him because he was exploiting the refs. Niggas had to guard him with their hands behind their back. That's how bad he was exploiting it.
Hey, Sam.
Absolutely James Harden rule.
Hey, Sam. Could you just change the focus and look at the screen because that was the game 6 with Boston.
I know what it was. I want to see what Ray say.
Yeah. 5 for 20. 5 for 20.
Oh, when they won though? Oh, they won. They won.
Bro, we're not talking about it. They won. We're talking about it.
That's a bad game. Listen. Listen. Straight up. No. Listen. Being honest. Straight up. Being honest. That's a bad game, right? That's a bad game. This is also past Clay prime as well. This post injury too. It's all post injury.
You taking no quick now, boy.
With Philly. So how is that not the same?
Look, what was his injury in Philly? What was his injury?
It don't matter. He's not in the prime.
No. Tell me what his injury was.
Listen, injuries are part of the game.
I can tell you. I can tell you what it was.
KD tore his Achilles and he came back better than he was before. Stop. Don't do that. We're not doing it. I want to hear it.
KD 7 foot.
I'm saying
KD 7 foot.
Ain't like you.
KD 7 foot
off the dribble.
Oh my God!
He ain't got no number run around and shoot. He ain't got no number run around and shoot, bro. I don't want to hit him about.
Hold on. Okay, so
what Klay Thompson does, he should do that till he's 45, bro. He ain't doing nothing crazy. Klay should be able to play exactly how he played in his prime till he's 45 years old. Nigga not doing that. He's running around. Everybody else drawing attention, and he get to shoot.
Skip Brisket. Hey, Skip Brisket. We smoking, baby. Yeah. We smoking.
Nah, bro. Listen. Last time
that James Harden rule hurt the feeling right now.
Last time James Harden was in the Eastern Conference semifinals, lost 4-2 to Miami. Hold on, 4-2 to Miami.
Hey Sam, here you go.
Harden played 42 minutes. Harden played 42 minutes. He had 11 points. 4 of 9 shooting. That's not bad. 4 of 9, not bad. 3 of 7 3-pointers. 15 for 42 in a 3-point series. 0 for 0 on free throws. That's not bad. 4 of 9 is not bad. It's just something that you don't expect for your superstar player.
But you know James Harden
what you expect.
You know James Harden checked out because they said it. But I got the rule for you since they say it wasn't no James Harden rule.
Okay, well 2021 then. Hold on. If he checked out 2021 then. 5 for 17, 2 for 12 for 3-pointers, 5 for 26 in the 3-point series, 10 for 10 on free throws. And he had 22 points, 5 for 17 on game 7.
And he played on the bad hammy. He played the whole of the game because he was on one leg out there playing. One leg literally. Like I said, you say you watch basketball, then I know that
he had the same. He had worse stats the next year when he went on a bad hammy. Okay, the next year no. Since you say he was on a bad hammy, the very next year he was 4 for 9 for 11 points, 3 for 7. He was not on a bad hammy the next year. He just does not show up for the big game. He does not.
Right. James, like I said, you say you watch so much basketball, I don't believe it because they said James Harden they checked out because he was ready to get out of Philly because of that Daryl Morey dude, and it showed. He got out of there.
Hey, somebody pull up his number when he played with Chris Paul. When Chris Paul got hurt, they lost to Golden State, right? Did they lose to Golden State when Chris Paul got hurt?
I pulled it up. He had 32 in game 7.
That ain't 2. What are we talking about?
12 or 29.
Do you still want to deny they ain't changed the rules for
Hey, listen.
You ain't saying nothing about that.
Listen. No, Sam. They been calling the game. When he gets to the playoffs, they been not calling them fouls. That's what I'm trying to tell you. 2016, 17. That's why.
Man.
They been not calling those fouls. They just probably put it in paper in 2021, 2022 season. But they been. That's why his stats go down.
No, a rule is a rule. You're talking about what they don't call now. We ain't talking about that shit. A rule is a rule. So whenever we get into the off season and they be the competition committee be like, hey, that shit James Harden doing. We gotta do something about that. They changed their whole rule, bro.
But listen,
at will. That's literally they literally changed the rule of James Harden.
But Sam, what I'm saying is the same thing. This the same thing Reggie Miller and other players did. They call it the James Harden rule because he was doing it more than anybody else. But they was doing this before.
Yeah, people swept through and did it. Nobody did that like James Harden did. That's blasphemous to even say. The man averaged 36 points. At least 12, 13 of them will come from the free throw line every game.
Yeah, that's a fact. But in the playoffs,
so nobody did it like James Harden. Bro, you never saw nobody guard nobody with their hands behind their back like they did with James Harden. You never.
Because they kept on just calling all those whack fouls. But in the playoffs, they would not call the same fouls.
Now you make it.
I know I'm proving the point, but what I'm saying is, in the playoffs, even when they did that, when they got to the playoffs, they would not call those fouls, and he would be looking at them like, y'all call this all year long.
They let them play every year. So you what you tell
But that's what I'm saying, Ski. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, Ski. In the playoff, in the regular season, that's why I said him and Steph was like the best players in the regular season of all time. But I said when they got to the playoffs, they would not call those same fouls. And he would be looking at them like, yo, you called this all year. Why you don't call it now? That's what I'm saying.
Listen, the debate was about, did they make a rule for James Harden? And they did. That was the only debate. We ain't talk about what he did.
That was all.
We ain't talk about what he did in the playoff.
Mr. Fields. He gave you James Harden. He gave you Mr. Fields. Mr. Fields, he gave you game 7, James Harden, 42 minutes, 32 points, right? He shot 29 times. That's not good. I don't know why you think that's good. I don't know why you think that's good. That's not good.
When I say that about Braun, you defended him. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What'd I say? About what?
Oh, he got to shoot. He ain't nobody on the team. He had to do.
No, I didn't. I don't do that. I don't do that. That's not good. I don't do that. I don't do that. No.
Listen. On the 2018 playoff run, when I say he shot all them shots against Indiana, he said he ain't had nobody. And I say he did. He had Kevin Love still on the team. You said that. I said he shot all them shots. He shot so many shots in that Indiana series. Like, stop it, Ray.
What did I say? He shot bad or something? No, he didn't shoot bad. That's what I'm saying. Even when we were talking about, he didn't shoot bad.
Hold up. Even when we were talking about against Golden State in 2015, when Sam was running out his stats, how many shots he was shooting, damn near 30, about 30 shots a game. You were talking, I mean, that's all he had.
He wasn't shooting bad though. He never shot like he
shot
never did.
30% in the moment. What?
Let me tell you what he never did. Let me tell you what he never did.
Smoke bayless.
Smoke man, what the fuck is you drinking in that Ciroc, man?
Bro, listen. How do you do this? Western Conference Finals 2017. You the star, right? Okay, so you the star. The other star on the other side. The other star on the other side is Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is hurt. Spurs do not have their best player on the floor. How do you lose by 39 and you only get 10 points off 11? Listen to what I'm saying. 11 shots, 10 points. That's not good. I don't even got to tell you he went 2 for 9 for 3-point. When you shoot 28 times and you have 30 points, that's not good. I don't care what metric you try to use. That's not good. If you shoot 32 times and get 32 points, that's not good. And then what y'all talking about, 32 points. He shot 29 times. That's not good. That's not a good game.
You can shoot 32 shots and get 32 points efficiently.
That's not a good game, though.
You can shoot 50%. You can shoot 16 for 32 and have 32 points, and that's 50%. That's fire.
All right, look, like Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant shot 50 shots, the most in NBA history. He shot 50 shots. his last NBA game, he had 60 points.
And
that's still not good. I don't care how y'all break that. That's not good.
He made
50 shots for 60 points is not good.
For you to miss your first 5 shots, he missed his first 5, might have been 6. You missed your first 5 or 6 shots, and you end up going 22 or 50.
That means you made 17 in a row.
He lost. He hit his last 5. He hit his last 5 or 6.
But he went into a 50. So that means he was.
But he didn't have a good game.
50%.
He didn't have a good game.
50%. 3 misses.
He didn't have a good
game of his career.
The man was 60.
I mean, listen. I'm just telling you, it was not a good game until the end of the game. Like he did not. We was not shooting well until the end of the game. Them last 5 or 6 got him to where it was like, okay.
Right after he missed his, because he, like I said, he missed his first 5 shots. From that moment on, he shot well. From that moment on, and that was the first quarter.
Basketball.
What did he say?
Say it again.
What did he say?
No, say the whole thing.
Okay, so right. My daddy already know about basketball since he was born.
Crazy, man.
Your daddy just learned about basketball because I taught him.
Oh, man, listen, man. Like, bro, you got right, man. At the end of the day, the debate was a prime. Saying who you taking in the prime?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm taking James. But like I said, I shoot him some bail. Like, if you're telling me I already got a star or 2.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take Clay, but
I'm talking about versus them two. Prime
James, that ain't even nothing to even talk about. Because James,
wait, I ain't gotta ask you. I know who you take.
If James,
ask me. First of all, wait, Mr. Fields up. Ask him first, and then ask me.
He ain't sleep. He just put the phone on. He probably talking in the background. He had mute. What I'm saying, who are you taking, Ray?
I'm taking I'm taking James Harden to lose in Game 7.
Why are we talking about? No, we're saying
right. You wouldn't take James Harden. You say some of this stuff. I swear, you just say some of this stuff just to say it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? We need views. We need goddamn.
Hey, no, listen. I'm saying,
and I appreciate you being a company man. I really do. But this is you capping. You don't believe it. There's no way you believe it.
No way you believe that shit, bro.
Listen.
He's a great player, bro. Don't get me wrong. I like Clay game. I like what he did for the Warriors. Clay is a great player.
I know.
At the end of the day, Clay is a role player.
That's it.
At the end of the day,
a glorified role player.
He's not a superstar. You can't throw him on his own franchise, and they're gonna do nothing.
He ain't caring.
Man, he would be Reggie Miller 2.0 if you put him on.
He told me. Listen, this is what he gonna tell me when he on the phone. Man, he dropped 37 in a quarter. I was like, shit, James Harden had a 60-point triple-double.
Facts.
He had a 60-point triple-double.
They man do all at home with
So Clay had.
I got the bread ready for this brisket.
You said.
I got this bread ready for this brisket, man. We finna eat a sandwich. Everybody get a sandwich, man.
Clay had 60 points off 12 dribbles, bro. What we talking about?
What's your point?
We talking about
Clay had 60 and 3 quarters.
Oh,
Clay had 60 and 3 quarters.
We had a 60-point triple-double.
Clay had 37 and 1 quarter.
Ooh.
Go look at the record book. Clay in there a couple times. He in there for the most threes in the game. He in there most threes in the game, 14.
But James in the record.
Most points in the quarter. Most points in the quarter in NBA history. Clay, 37. What we talking about?
Hey, stop over talking. You said what you said. You said it now.
No, I wasn't done. I was still talking. I wasn't done.
You just said the same thing.
He got a lot. No, I didn't. Listen, you thought I was done because you thought Clay's staff was like that. You thought I was gonna just say one thing, but no. 37 in a quarter, 60 in 3 quarters, 60 with 12 dribbles. Come on, man.
Is that more
14 in a game?
Hold on, let the man.
To this day?
You just said 14 in the game again. How many
Is
more
that
times?
more impressive than scoring 30 plus
It's
points?
that some rock summer citrus. That's what that was.
I see.
That's that
Is that,
summer
is that
citrus.
more impressive than scoring 32 games straight?
Man, listen. Say it again, Sam. More impressive. What?
I say is all that them little 3 stats he named, is that more
Thank
impressive
you.
than scoring 32,
Thank
30 points, 32 games straight? Or
in the
averaging
regular
40 for a month.
in the regular season, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because somebody
Hold
else
on,
did
man.
that before too.
Let me say this. Hold on.
Somebody else did that before, right?
Sam, let me say this.
I'm asking Sam. They have somebody else did that before. That's all I'm
Somebody
asking.
also scored 100, but that don't make the next man.
But they didn't have 37 points in the quarter either. But they didn't have 37 points. First of all, me and Ski already talked about this. We don't think that he had 100 points in the quarter. There was no cameras around.
We always on the podcast when I said this.
We all said
I don't think he had 100 points in the quarter because how you record the game before that and the game after that, but you ain't got that game.
Okay, so Kobe scored 81, right?
That's the most in the history of the NBA.
Somebody come tomorrow.
And Donovan Mitchell scored how many?
70, I think. 73, 75.
Oh, listen. Kobe Bryant, 81, Donovan Mitchell, and Devin Booker.
He went in overtime, though.
But hold on. It doesn't matter. Klay Thompson, highest point per game, point scoring average for a game as a record is 62, right? Max. Okay. Only two of those getting in the record books. The 3-pointers and the 37 and a quarter. James Harden has a 60-point triple W. Ain't nobody did that. Ain't nobody did that until Jokic just had his 60-point triple double. Like, come on, man. And I think Luka got one. Bro, there's no comparison. James Harden, multiple time scoring champion, average 36 in a average 36 for 1 year, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 36. When did 36? Sam?
30. Let me see.
Hold on, I got it right here. 36.1. And the year after that he scored 34 for a game. Like, that's more impressive than a role player coming up in the game.
Like this,
bro, there's no such thing as a role player. He was one half of the Splash Brothers. What we talking about here?
Oh God, here we go with the one half of the splash. Bro. We ain't talking about the other half. We talking about Klay.
See, with Klay, they got all these little buzzwords. Oh, he scored such and such with 12 dribbles. Oh, he did like. Who gives a damn about the dribbles, bro? Like, what are you talking about?
Can't know about no damn 12 dribbles, bro.
Man, he don't hardly dribble no way. What different that mean?
He don't need to do that, but dribble, put the ball in the basket and come down and guard the best player. That's what we talking about.
Okay, he's one dimensional. That's all he can do.
So, Mr. Fields, who are you taking? Prime player, prime James Harden.
My brother, I thought we had the answer when I first.
We finna move on from this. That's what I'm saying. Who you got?
Okay. I'm going James Beard Harden all day.
Okay, then. Now, I'm gonna get on last night's game.
Hey, real quick before you move on. Y'all talked about them 36 points that he had in the regular season, right? He averaged 36. That's very impressive. He deserves all the credit. That was 2017-2018 season, right?
Let me pull it back up.
I think it was 2018 season. I want to say
2018, 2019.
It was 2018, 2019?
Yeah. Because he won the MVP the year before in 2017. Then in 2019-20, he averaged 34.
So it was 2018 season.
Yeah, 2018 season.
Okay. That's when he he averaged 36 in the playoffs. How many points went down? Like 8, 10? And then huh?
In 2018, he averaged 31 in the playoffs.
and he had 32 or 12 or 29 shooting. That's when he went home against the Warriors.
You asked his points went down the playoff. He averaged 31.6, which would be 32 rounded up.
He was never.
Where you get that from?
36 in the playoff.
Where you get that from? I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm on my basketball reference. They got every stat, every accolade they won, bro. They do not play. Listen, and another thing, James Harden, 11-time All-Star, 3-time scoring champ, 2-time assist champ, 7-time All NBA, 09-10 All Rookie, 2011 Man of the Year, 2017-18 MVP, and a member of the NBA 75th anniversary team. Okay, so
James
now
Harden, 1 win, 7 losses his last 8 playoff games.
Okay,
but go ahead. Last 9 elimination games, he won for 8. But okay, but I digress. Go ahead.
That's still not going to change our mind. We're talking about a player. When you count wins and all this, we're talking about the team thing because you got to have a team to win. That was golden. That's what Clay benefited from, being on a good team with a good coach. So listen. Everybody on the panel besides you is taking James Harden in their prime, and I'm pretty sure other people that tune in is gonna take James Harden.
Not for real. Not for real because y'all don't know his elimination stats.
Hey, man, we don't give a damn about the elimination game. We talking about skill wise. So let's move on to this.
No. Skill wise, if we talking about skill wise, James Harden is very skilled. Like He's up there like top anybody, like scoring and doing stuff like that. He's up there. You can put him up there with Jordan, Kobe, anybody you want to put him up there. As far as scoring goes, yes, he's up there. And skill wise, like he's very skilled. Like we talking about if he had more skills than Clay, yes. But we talking about am I gonna take him in an elimination game prime over Clay? No. Because he don't play no defense for one. Hey, man, he plays no defense for one. Man, and for two, he does not shoot the ball like Clay.
Right. Kill that. Because boy, you just trying to win on and try to make a point at the end. That shit. You talking about
it was smooth too, wasn't it? It was nice, wasn't it?
Oh, man. Yeah. That shit was way crazy, man.
Y'all got cooked. Y'all just got cooked.
No, at the end of the day,
I'm taking a shot to my victory. I'm taking a shot to my victory. Y'all got cooked.
In the end of the day, 3 people say they got Harden and 1 person say Clay. So
I mean, y'all trying to jump me. That don't mean nothing to me.
We're gonna move on to the Lakers game last night. Very impressive win by Golden State. They put some great defense on the Lakers. LeBron James had an impressive shooting night last night, but it came off with a loss, unfortunately. How do y'all feel about the Lakers going forward, and how y'all feel about the Golden State Warriors going forward in the playoffs? That starts in another week from now.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't really like that matchup for the Lakers.
I don't either.
Because when you got people that can guard, like actually guard Luka, I see that as a problem because you could put Jimmy Butler on Luka and it'll be fine. Like Luka struggled with the bigger, stronger guys and not as fast. Like he struggled with them type of guys. So if you just look at the matchups and look at like how the team is playing right now, like I don't necessarily like that matchup for the Lakers. Then if you're gonna be switching 1 through 5 like the Lakers want to do, they ain't gonna do nothing but hunt Luka with Steph. That's all they're gonna do.
I never doing that night.
Yeah, and he get it 37. It's like, what exactly? Like, how do you consistently get stops? But I mean, I think the Lakers will be okay. That's the only matchup I dislike for them outside of the Thunder.
Yeah,
me too. That matchup right there, cause then you talking about a more experienced coach. Cause we don't. That's another thing. We don't know what JJ gonna do in the playoff.
Why you taking your head, Mr. Fields?
Luka is not in Dallas, so he need to stop thinking like he in Dallas.
He ain't getting back on D, man.
Hey, Carl, if you cry, it's a penalty to crying.
I'm telling you. That's all you do.
So if you're gonna look at the referee and not hustle back, you're not gonna be no champion. Now, Palenko, whatever his name is, the general manager.
Oh no, Rob Palenka. Rob Palenka.
Yeah, right. Him or the owner, Miss Lady. They need to pull him in the office. Yeah, pull him in the office, sit him down, and say the stipulation of your contract, you're gonna be here, but we're gonna take some money back if you don't get out here and play ball and quit talking to the referee. We don't pay you to talk to the referee. That's our job. We'll handle that. You make sure you go out there and get bucket and get back on defense and communicate with your teammate. Cause Bron ain't gonna be here for no next 3-4 years to cover you up. You want to be the man? You want to come from Venezuela or wherever, and you want to show that you're an NBA star? You're gonna have to do better than that, baby. We're gonna do better than that. And they can talk about star. I told you, pressure was pipe. Everybody don't want pressure. When Steph, LeBron, all them leave, all these babies out here, they need to hit reset button. Go back to fundamental. Because all that cute stuff don't look good when you get handled. And they're going to get handled. Now, there's a lot of winning off God-given ability, but I promise if you ain't got the fundamental together, you're going to get exposed. And they're going to have real fast. Because they are toting the league and carrying the league. That's why they ain't retired yet. KD, Steph, Bron, a bunch of other players, but them main guys, they carrying the league. When they sit down and get out the way, they put money in their lap. They giving them money because they carrying the lead. I don't care what you do when you catch and shoot or what you did one night on a highlight reel. Everybody got a phone. Everybody got Sports Center. Everybody can check their stuff out. What are you doing to make your teammate better? Can you get your bucket? And can you win when the whole world watches? If you can't do that, you ain't no star. You're a Cuba Jaconia. You're a fake diamond at Walmart. $12.99, you get you a pair. That's what you need.
This is the new smoke away purifier.
I know, Ray, you got a little quiet, man. I told you when you get smoked, I'm gonna get this butter and put on this bread, boy. I'm gonna pass on
Cause y'all don't be talking about nothing. Cause y'all don't be talking about nothing. I just be trying to take a little mini nap when y'all talking. That's why. Because
shots fired.
Because listen, that game told you nothing about the playoffs. Nothing. Like, first of all, I keep on telling you, Ski, coach of the year, you know who the coach of the year is? It's the Lakers coach. Take you a nap. I don't care. Take you a nap. Get your pill or something.
Listen,
coach of the year, JJ Redick.
Is bigger style.
Hey, when I start talking, well, listen, why am I the only one when I start talking? You want to try to interrupt?
You just said something to me, so that's why. Go ahead.
No. I just said something to you, but I ain't want no response. I just wanted to talk.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to talk. So when Mr. Field, when Sam say something, you don't say nothing. When Mr. Field say something. No. I'm not asking for. I didn't ask you no questions. Brother. I just said all I said was.
Go ahead. I'm
when I want to talk, y'all try to listen. And I just got a message on my phone that said that y'all jumping me. Like, why y'all jumping me? I said, because that's the only way. Listen, I'm just telling you. Somebody just asked me. They said, why they jumping you? And they said, you poor baby, why they jumping you? I said, that's the only way they can get close to try to beat me. That's what I said. Let them jump. That's the only way
let him land. Hey, Mr. Field, let him land because he go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. So, anyways, the Lakers and the Warriors game. Okay, I'm gonna say this though. Warriors look really good. With Jimmy Butler, they look really good. And no matter how much people try to downplay how regular Jimmy Butler been playing lately. In the playoffs, he's a different player. He's gonna bring it like you know what you have. Playoff Jimmy is okay. Say playoff Jimmy. I'm taking over over James Harden any day. Playoff Jimmy is going to bring his game. He's going to elevate from 17, 18, whatever he's doing, to 26. He's going to do what he needs to do to win, play defense, play offense. He don't care about taking the he wants to win. He elevate his games like players supposed to do in the playoffs. I would take him any day over James Harden, right? Steph Curry, he got that monkey off his back in 2020. That's his first game of him. That's his first series of him actually like putting the whole team on his back and actually, cause I ain't immune to saying, and I'm a big Steph Curry fan. I ain't immune to saying that Steph Curry was like 0 for 19 and tie the game shots, game winning shots, go ahead. Going ahead shots in the play, like because he know because Steph Curry did not have Steph Curry and James Harden did not have.
No.
Let me finish. They did not have good stats in the playoffs.
I gotta address this comment because that one the crazy. What you mean? What Steph gonna do in the playoffs? What more you want Steph to do in the playoffs? That's what I want.
Well, listen. Let me just say this. Let me just say this. Steph was 0 for 19. Like me and Mr. Wally. Let's say this. Me and Mr. Wally.
Steph just went and beat Boston damn near by himself.
But I'm saying that's the first time he showed up and carried the team though. All the other times he ain't carried his team like that. Like whenever the back was against the wall, Clay's the person who stepped up. That's why I said I would take Clay.
Why? Because he had help?
No, listen. Steph got hurt against the Trailblazers, right? Clay is the one who brought them out of the Blazers. He the one who brought them out of that series because Steph was hurt. I told you he was hurt in 2016. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all are not listening. Steph and James Harden have been known to not show up in the playoffs. He was 0 for 19.
Wait, you just been talking for the last like 3-4 minutes. I ain't even responding to the whole Laker game. Now you talking about that? We gonna.
All right. So listen. Yeah. Me and Mr. Waller was at Twin Peaks, right?
Tell the story. Tell the story.
It's gonna be quick. We was 2019 the Raptors against Warriors. We was at Twin Peaks and they was down like 3 points. We was watching the game. I said Steph is not gonna make this shot because they were down 3. I said he ain't gonna make this shot. He don't make shots like this in the playoffs like that. He not clutching the playoffs. He'll make it all day in the regular season. He had a wide open shot against Kawhi them. He missed it. They end up losing. Of course, Clay had got hurt. Now Clay was prime all the way up to that point. If they'd have Clay, they'd have won that series. Even without KD, they would have won that series.
Y'all can't keep equating clutch to one type of shot though, man. You gotta stop doing that, bro.
0 for 19 though, Sam. Bro. In them type of shots, in them situations.
Okay, the greatest of the greatest only got 8 of them. It ain't like niggas got 20 and 30 of them.
That's cause Michael Jordan don't even shoot threes for real. Like
no, we talking about shots, period. These dudes only got, we talking about not go ahead shot. We talking about actual final shots, bro.
Who a catch and shoot player? Because Curry can get to the paint like he was doing last night. Like when y'all watching the game?
I don't know who he talking about. A catch and shoot player can't catch him. What catch and shoot player?
He's probably talking about Clay. He a hater.
Oh, he ain't lying about Clay.
Nah, well, how Reggie Miller was one game away from the finals.
On guard, Phillips, I definitely.
Nah, bro, he don't be talking about that. Nah, he don't be talking about that. How did Reggie Miller almost make it to the finals? They was one shot away from making it to the finals over the Bulls against Chicago. To the finals. What we talking about?
You want to roll out Reggie Miller teammates?
Hey, matter of fact, Reggie Miller did make it to the finals against Shaq now. See, we want to talk.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
With Jalen Rose on the team. Jalen Rose was on the team.
And both of them had 40 in the game in the playoffs.
Man, look, all I know is Stephen got
first teammates to have 40. Then LeBron and Kyrie did it later on in like 2016. But listen, you can have a catch and shoot player that can be like that was Reggie Miller's team. They set double screens for him all day. That was his thing. Like if Clay was the only person on Golden State, then he would have been running around shooting threes.
You say Steph? No, I'm not sure. Well, game one, I'm talking about what moments why because you did tell me Jerry said that he was taking Clay over James Harden too, which is blasphemy.
It's not. It's
It
not.
is. That's asinine.
No, it's not. No, it's
game
not.
one. Hold on. Game one of versus Toronto. Steph Curry had 34 points, and Clay only had 21.
What the shooting was? Tell us the percentage.
Curry was 8 for 18, 4 for 9 from 3. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. And Clay was 8 for 17, 3 for 6 from 3, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 fouls.
Which game the better? Which game better?
That's game
All right,
one.
move on. All right, move on.
I'm just saying though. You
move on.
talking about Curry ain't show up. I'm just trying to see because he had 34.
He had a wide open. Me and Mr. Wally watched the game together. Hey, I said before he talked about, I said he's not gonna make this shot because he's zero.
Did he not show up game 6 versus Boston by himself? Ain't nobody else do nothing. Did he not show up?
Yeah, he did. He yes, that's what I just said. I said bless you. I said that he was the first person. That's the first time he stepped up and carried his team when he went against Boston.
He's been scoring points. Game 2.
You only saying that
bro. It's not about scoring points. It's not about scoring points. If you shoot 30 times to get 30 points, that's not a good game.
Curry don't shoot 30 times, bro. What is you?
But I'm saying, but you see my point though. I'm not saying. I'm saying like. Don't just go by points because that don't mean you had a good game because you had 30 points on 30 shots.
Listen, ain't nobody winning no championship, right? Ain't nobody winning no championship without any kind of help. You gotta have other people. You gotta have other people to ride in that truck with you. You know what I'm saying to win them chips. So Steph Curry showing up. Others gotta show up. Like I said, Steph Curry have been showing up all series in that 2016. When he needed Clay the most, where was Clay?
In what, 2016? When 2016?
Yeah, we talking about 2016.
When the Thunder had a lead on them and he had 42 in game 6.
I didn't say the Thunder. I said the finals. The 2016 finals, because Curry was hooping in the finals. When they needed Clay the most to show up, the others, quote unquote, as you say, he better than James Harden. When he show up, what he did.
I told you. Listen,
I'm making a point. The other players got to show up and do what they supposed to do for you to win the game. If he's supposed to be a quote-unquote co-star of the team, he ain't showing up. In the finals,
listen.
You telling me about Western Conference stuff and first round stuff and all that semifinal round. I'm talking about in the finals. If you look at Clay stuff, Clay don't showed up in no finals. So if you're gonna say Stephen ain't showed up, you gotta say Clay ain't showed up either.
No, I don't.
Come on, man. Come on.
One thing about it, you Lord, you gonna vouch for who you want to vouch for.
Yeah, boy.
No, I'm not.
You big on that, bro. You big on that, bro. You big on that.
No, listen. Whenever I told Mr. Wally, I said, hey, he finna miss this shot. He was 0 for 13 at the time. In those situations. And after that, he was 0 for 14. He went on to go like 0 for 19 in that situation.
Listen.
When the game could be tied or the game could be won, he went on to go 0 for like 19 or 0 for 20 or something like that. It ain't made up stats.
Bro,
so
the record is only 9 though. You acting like niggas is just hitting them left and right. The record is 9.
The record might be 9 the record might be 9, but Steph Curry has 0. He had 0 game winners in the playoffs. James Harden have one game. James Harden for his whole career has 1 game winner for what he did in the 76ers like about 2-3 years ago. He got 1 game winner that he just hit with the 76ers. He got none with the Rockets.
So let me ask you a question. You expecting Steph Curry to beat the Toronto Raptors by himself? That's what I'm asking.
No.
So what are we
No,
talking
listen.
about? Hold on.
Listen. Don't say it
What are
was
we
by
talking
himself.
about?
Cause before Clay got hurt, Clay had 30. Clay had 30 before he got hurt.
Right, listen. I'm gonna give you the
Clay was
stats.
killing them.
No, hold on. Let me give you the stats of this game. Clay hit 30. He left the game with 30. It still wouldn't fucking matter. Let me give you the stats of Toronto. Siakam, 26. Kawhi Leonard, 22. Kyle Lowry, 26. Ibaka on the bench with 15. And Fred VanVleet on the bench with 22. Steph Curry wasn't beating that shit, man. Steph Curry wasn't beating that shit.
Hey, listen. Let's stop taking stuff out of context. They was down 3 points. All he needed to do was score a 3-pointer.
Man, bro, it don't matter. He still won. If he would have hit that 3, they still wasn't beating them folks in no overtime. He ain't held nobody. Kevin Durant went down. They already listen. I already said this. If Kevin Durant wasn't gonna play that series, they was not gonna win. And it showed. Clay ended up going down. Shit, they were losing the series with Clay was playing. They didn't have nobody else, bro. They was
with Clay there, they could have won. With Clay there, they would have won.
Man,
they would have won.
I think they had a chance with Clay.
I don't see.
Yeah, they would have won with Clay. They would have won. Clay was cooking them.
No, listen. The win that they was getting too much production off Toronto bench. You got VanVleet coming out the bench doing what he do, and Ibaka, bro. Too much. They were on the Golden State Warriors bench wasn't that good, bro. They had McKinney, they had Boogie, Quinn Cook, Sean Livingston was old with, and Jerebko and McKinney. Man, come on, man. Stop it.
I'm trying to feed my family, man. I'm gonna have to get with y'all in the next one, man.
All right. That's a bit.
Hey, you got cooked, Sam.
Hey, you wait till I get out there training center. I'm on your ass.
Good work, but you got cooked.
Did y'all win, Ray? Did y'all win?
No, we lost.
Hell no.
Yeah, we lost.
How many points you scored?
I don't know. Probably about 15, 16, 17. I don't know.
That's it?
Not enough.
Clay role player. We don't know Clay. Exactly. Clay ain't doing shit over there with Dallas.
Man, he not talking about nothing. We know Clay because he won half of the Splash Brothers. He beat Steph Curry in the 3-point contest. That's why we know Clay. We was trying to say who the best shooter in Warriors. And who got killed? Who you talking about?
He talking about the Warriors in that Toronto
right,
series.
Come on. We talking about. They were talking about who the best shooter in Golden State. They didn't know whether it was Steph, whether it was Clay at the time. They didn't know because Clay was just as deadly as Steph was. How you be the third option? How you be the third option and have 60 points off 12 dribbles? That's hard.
So
this nigga be lying.
Right.
I had 10 points the first half. I had 10 points the first half. Stop it. I had more than 10 the first half.
At the end of the day, I still ain't responding to the Lakers game last night, and I'm about to respond. I was more impressed with the Warriors. The Lakers is what I thought they was and who I thought they was. They have a liability on defense. It's 5-on-4. Luka don't play no defense. Everybody hunts him for a matchup because they know they're going to get around him. Once they get around him, he's going to reach, and that's it. He don't put no forth, no effort on defense. And every time he shoot a shot and he feels just a little bit contact, he always over there crying to the officials, man. I hate to watch him play.
You be hate.
No, I don't. Bro, when you watching basketball, I understand you get fouled and shit. Sometimes you get frustrated, but every single play you whining to the referees. And I'm getting tired of LeBron with that temper tantrum shit he be putting on the sideline when the call don't go his way. Like if the ball he feel like the ball touched the other team, he always do that shit. Man, stop that shit, man. That kid shit. Y'all grown men, man, play. That's what you got challenges for. Tell the coach, and if he sees it was out the other team, then he'll challenge it. All that crying and shit, jumping up and down, whining and shit.
Yo,
man,
Ski, I need you to stop. I need you to stop hating on LeBron. I need you to stop hating
How am I hating on LeBron, right? For telling some real shit. I don't understand it.
I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna break it down for you. Since you can't hate on the LeBron properly, you done went and started hating on his son. You just started went and hating on his son. Like, I'm telling Grant how to get on the pod right now. So, anyways, you done start hating on his son.
So listen, I'm not even finna get into his
You
son.
see what he said? You see what he said?
I ain't listen. I want to look at it. I'm not.
Hold on. You see what Wallace said?
I seen it, but I'm not finna say nothing about it yet. I'm not finna get into it about Bronny. We're not talking about Bronny. We're talking about the Lakers and the Warriors last night. And the Lakers, like I said, I'm more impressed with what the Warriors done. Jimmy Butler has made that team good, especially on defense. And he wasn't even looking to score last night. That's what I was tripping off of. Like, damn, Jim ain't even trying to be aggressive, but playoffs around the corner. I already know what he's finna do.
I'm taking playoff Jimmy over James Harden. I'm sorry.
Playoff Jimmy? I thought we were talking about Clay.
I'm taking game 6 Clay over whatever his name was. What's his name again?
That was not the debate. The debate was James Harden versus Clay in his prime. Who will you take? Not just one game. We're taking everything in their prime. I got James Harden. If
we talk a regular season, I got James Harden all day.
No, we talking about James.
But if
Harden
we talking about regular season and the playoffs, I got game 6 Clay.
Stop trying to make the debate beneficial to you. We said prime James Harden as a player versus prime Clay as a player. Who are you taking? Everybody on the panel but you said we're
everybody don't know what they're talking about. Everybody don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, man, come on, bro. This
I don't know what you're talking about.
This somebody that didn't have Carmelo Anthony in their top 5, and they had Jimmy Butler over him. Man, be for real, bro.
The only way that you have a point is you say James Harden more skilled offensively than Clay. I give you that.
He's a he's the better player out of the two. All you trying to look at is Clay D. And
not when the game on the line.
He only made one all defensive team. Man, knock it off, bro. How
many James Harden make?
He ain't got to. He ain't known for no 3 and D.
Exactly.
Hold on. Hey,
exactly.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Fields. If you're known for, if you're a 3 and D guy and you're known for defense, why you only have one all defensive player? Player got an all defensive team one time. Huh?
People be hating, bro.
No. Right? I'm asking Mr. Fields. Mr. Fields.
He's not that guy. He's not that guy.
If you're known for a defense, why you only have one all defensive team? You made it one time. One.
All right. What Dion told Sante Samuel said there are moments. He's a he didn't say mom. I'm saying the word wrong. You can go pull up the tape.
Hold on, Mr. Phil. Excuse me, Mr. Phil. Y'all finna stop disrespecting Klay Thompson. He ain't no role player. How the freak you a role player and they calling you a splash? What half of the Splash Brothers? What the freak? You can't have one without the other. You can't have one without the other. Y'all heard the song. Y'all heard the Married with Children song. You can't have one without the other. It ain't no Batman, no Robin. What you mean?
Hold on.
Y'all stop being disrespectful, man. Stop that.
Did Steph Curry win the MVP by itself unanimous, or did they give it to Klay too? Did they say, "Oh man, we're gonna give both of the Splash Brothers the MVP"? Did that happen?
He got MVP, and then he didn't get MVP in the finals.
Oh man, here we go. And Klay didn't even. Klay ain't got not one Finals MVP.
But he got records though.
What?
But he got records though.
Out of here, right? Come on.
But he got records though.
I want to ask Mr.
He got records though.
Mr. Fields.
He got records though.
But Mr. Fields, how is it that you're great defensively, but you only have one all defensive team?
I'm telling you, he in moments of his career, he done a good job.
Okay.
I'm talking about from the kickoff, not preseason, regular season, all the way through the playoff run.
Mm-hmm.
We love Klay. We love Klay. but he's not that guy.
He not. And I understand Ray a little biased because I guess he sees. I guess he sees his a little
You want to know
himself
why
in Clay.
Dwayne Wade? You want to know why Dwayne Wade is in the top 75? Because they supposed to lost that first ring he won with Shaq.
Yeah, he went to the line a lot too. They
And you want to know, he went to the line. Oh, boy. And then going back to my James Harden conversation. When I say they changed the rule, you watching the same game I'm watching. This man is getting fouled and going to the free throw line more than anybody. He almost damn near scoring 40. Okay? Then you taking Clay that he only catch and shoot. You want to know why he catch and shoot? For 2 to 3 years with Kevin Durant, that's all he needed to do. For a couple years playing with Curry, they put Bogut and that other boy that played with the Pacers, big dude. And even Lee that used to play with Golden State.
You talking about David West?
They were just out there to set screens, my brother. Yeah. They weren't out there to score. Their job was to put their body on people so Clay, Draymond could find the backdoor screen and catch and shoot. So when you talk about basketball, please talk about basketball the proper way. Don't have a conversation about basketball and you only exploiting the things you like. Talk about the rebounding. Talk about the boxing out. Talk about the guy who get down there and set screens. Talk about the guy that go up top and set the pick and roll for Clay, for you to go get Curry, and then Clay gonna run to the corner. Think about it. You use your highly intelligent mind. That's why I told you, man. I got the butter on the bread, man. We just trying to drink cold. This brisket is done.
Listen,
this brisket is done.
Mr. Fields, I didn't expect you to help my argument out, but I appreciate it. You did. Cause you said
he said Steve Kerr.
Now you did. You told me you was like, you like talk about everything. Don't just talk about one thing that you like. Talk about everything. Talk about who set the screen, who did this, who did that, who did this. That's what I'm talking about. James Harden played no defense. He was Luka Doncic before Luka Doncic. He didn't play no defense. We have he had some horrible plays where he just let people get layups. He didn't play defense. When they got him in pick and rolls, he just gave up shots. He was horrible on defense.
So you building your team on Klay Thompson in his prime. If you go get an expansion team right now, you got 5 years. Right now, Klay is not the number one option on his team. They took James Harden.
No. Listen. I'll take
James Harden to Philadelphia to be the man. Then he left there and went to the Clippers to be the man. Everywhere James Harden, besides OKC, he was the man. Guess what? He was the sixth player on the bench of the year when he went OKC. Behind Kevin Durant, behind Westbrook, who was MVP, behind them. So if you playing behind MVP, my point is James Harden is the overall at his prime better player than Klay.
On guard, Grant.
You smarter than that, Ray.
Let me say this to Mr. Field. Hey, Ray, since you saying James was horrible on defense, he was giving up shots, this, that, and the third.
He's just horrible on defense. Yeah, and then in the playoffs, he comes back shots.
But it's no. You just said about the defense. It's the same as Klay's offense. Because if Klay's not hitting no threes, he ain't shit. He's not taking nobody to the cup. He's not getting to the line. He's not doing any of that.
Hey, why you stop on defense though? He ain't playing he ain't going to the best player on the team.
I'm saying you trying to find something and take out
what happened when he struggled? You know what happened when he struggled? They bring in Iguodala to play. Hold on, Ray. When he's struggling and not scoring and he playing defense but ain't stopping nobody, they bring Iguodala or Harrison Bourne or Wiggins in to defend in their whole career they're playing. Other people did things on that team that Klay did, and they did it too. You don't talk about the other guys.
Man, it's
You
like,
ain't brought up
bro,
now other player on that team but the Splash brother. And Kerr got exposed by Kyrie. But guess what? It was other players on that team that held Kyrie.
hey,
They just Kyrie Irving. They just couldn't
Hold
hold him.
on, which one of y'all? Hold on, let me ask y'all this then. Which one of y'all brought up any of James Harden teammates? Like I brought up Corey Brewer having 29 points in
no,
elimination
no,
game.
Scoring no
no,
points. They weren't
no.
scoring no points. They were playing.
Yes, they was.
Trevor Reeves.
Aaron Gordon averaged 20 points. Aaron Gordon averaged 20 points with the Rockets
20
when he went
points?
in the playoffs.
Man,
If you ain't 25 or more, you ain't no superstar.
Hold on, let me find.
Well,
Let me find
shoot,
that.
James Harden went scoring 25. So what we talking about? You just seen he put up 22 in elimination games. What we talking about? Come on now.
I'm trying to
Come on
find.
now. I'm telling you, he didn't have no slaw team. The Rockets was not slaw.
So,
They could have beat the Warriors.
He did have. Listen, that team was not good. He had one where he played a game 7 where Trevor Reeves scored 0 points. You try to listen, and on the phone, you try to tell me, man, he ain't Trevor Reeves. I ran you down Trevor Reeves' whole career, and you couldn't say nothing but get quiet.
Trevor Reeves a defensive player.
Stop giving me names.
He's a good player. He's a defensive player, though.
No, you acting like he was a star. Stop giving me names. Stop giving me names. When they lost to Golden, hold on. When they lost to Golden State in the playoffs that year with Kevin Durant, Chris Paul went down. So it was all on who? James Harden. He had how many points? Where was Eric Gordon?
How many? How many he have? How many he have? Put it on the screen. How many he have? How many he have? How many he have? Cause listen, y'all. Yeah. Pull it up.
That's Kevin Durant. Well, let me find it. Hold on. Go ahead, right. It's
66 and 17, but they said their team was sorry. Come on, man, stop it,
bro. That Chris Paul went down. It was 66 and 17 with Chris Paul full lineup. If you ain't got nobody but James Harden then and a bunch of goddamn.
All right, guess what, Ski? Guess what? Guess who else went up down? Your favorite player went down for the Warriors. Kevin Durant went down for the Warriors, and they still couldn't pull it out.
We're not talking about that series. We're talking about the.
Oh, so you don't want to talk about that?
No, you just said Game 7, bro. We're talking about Game 7, bro. Let's stay on one series first, bro. We just said Game 7, bro. Game 7. Chris Paul was not playing. I got it right here. I'm finna. Oh yeah, here it is, right here. It is right here. Let me go and add it up in here. Add it right here.
Everybody knew Luka don't have the defensive numbers to show he did defensive guy. Ain't gonna just work like that. He got to get with some defensive coaching to improve his weaknesses and to get him stuff that he can improve on, that he can easy transition for him to do.
Mr. Field.
He got to become a better athlete. He's not the best athlete in his life.
I'm glad you said that, Mr. Field. So I'm about to tell you.
That is right there. Hold on. That is right there.
Dang, Trevor Reeves was trash that game.
No. Oh my God. And then Eric Gordon 9 for 22, 2 for 12. No, come on. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, smoking Joe Johnson. I saw Joe at the end of his career. Ryan Anderson, Gerald Green. The one you said.
Hey, Ski, how you like your brisket, man? You want it tender?
I like it tender, man. That bitch smoke on that real good.
Hey, hold on though. You got how long? You got Clint Capella with 20. You know most of them probably
29. Or Tucker had 14 and 12. Eric Gordon shot 9 for 22, 2 for 12 for 23 points, and James shot 12 for 29, 2 for 13. 6 for 8 at the line for 32, 6 and 6 and 4 steals.
Aaron Gordon played better than James Harden, if you want to be honest about it.
9 for 22. Ain't nothing good about that either.
It ain't, but it is better. It's better than 12 for 29.
No,
You mad?
no, bro.
I can't
It's
argue
better than
with
12
What
for
the bench did?
29.
What the bench did? What the bench did?
Look
All
at
right.
you.
3 points.
Look at you. You mad?
Come
Look
on,
at you.
Hey,
You big mad.
you got to remember they went like 0 for 29 as a team one time
I
too.
ain't trying to hear that, Ray.
Hey,
I ain't
hold
trying to hear that.
on.
I know that, but I ain't trying to hear that.
Hold on. First of all, Gerardo on here, the dude that I used to like
My boy Grant.
smack around. I used to smack around in the gym or whatever. He up in here.
Shout out to my boy Grant. Shout out to my boy
Grant. I used to smack Grant around in the gym.
No,
He only got wins. He was on my team.
Last time I was in the gym, my boy dropped 12 on your head. Say it right. Put some respect on my boy name. You hear me? But yeah.
Not all 12 on me. Not all 12 on me.
Yeah, they was. You were
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, it was.
You big man.
And y'all lost that game.
We didn't.
Yes, y'all did. Y'all lost that game.
Hold on. What game we talking about? What game we talking about?
Where he had like 11 points or something, 10. He had like a lot of points, and they still lost that game.
I was feeding him. My boy hot. Get the ball. And
y'all lost that game.
No, we didn't. We only lost the game when me and Grant were bullshitting. We weren't even trying that game. And then after that, we just went ahead.
It don't never look like y'all trying anyways. I don't know what you talking about.
Got y'all out the gym. Bye-bye.
Yeah, y'all.
I ain't gonna argue with you. You man.
Hey, bro, how you trying? Listen, you trying to make all these lies talking about some. Talking about we ain't beat y'all or we lost that game. Mr. Field was on our team. He right there.
Y'all a group of losers. He didn't win.
See my boy in the chat. I'm so glad to see my boy in the chat so we can go and quiet this shit.
Hey, Grant,
every damn show.
When did it ever become cool for Daniel's son to try to fight Miyagi? When did it ever become cool?
Listen, hold
when
on.
When did it ever become cool for a group of losers to tell somebody that they're a loser?
One at a time, right?
Stop this.
I'm so glad my boy come on here because every show, Ray always try to get back to when he lost to me in the gym, lost to us as a team. He can't never.
I don't never say I lost to you. I don't never say I lost to you. Stop it.
You did. Oh God, thank you, thank you.
Bro, all these are sound effects, and y'all getting hyped for no reason. Man, that man couldn't do that with me.
I didn't say nothing.
Hey, Jared, you weren't gonna hear him that day, Jared. I swear you weren't gonna. Man, talk too much noise.
Don't start that.
He called too much shit, Jared. Listen,
I tell you what,
had to come down and help him that day.
I tell you what. Listen, I tell you what. He ain't never seen Grant beating me. He ain't never seen Grant beat me. When Grant been on the he know who Grant was, and when Grant was on the court, Grant wasn't winning on me. So y'all don't get up in here. Y'all don't get up in here and start living fantasies that y'all dreamed about, and then woke up and thought it happened in real life. That mess happened in your dreams.
Hey man, last time I checked, hold on, let me pinch myself. I wasn't dreaming when we was at the port and we was smacking y'all ass around.
At what port? Port? Right
Ingles Port. Ingles Port. That's what we were doing. Smitty was on your team. Smitty even said this. Like,
Port.
He was your teammate.
Bruh, I don't care about Peter Wee was my teammate. Google the weed that keep on writing all these hating messages down here. He was my teammate. But guess what? Every time we lost, if I didn't have 30, he said it was my fault. And every time we won, he wouldn't say nothing about it.
Smitty and another guy was on his team.
All I remember is they ain't won more games than I have. That's all I can tell you.
Bro, what the Ray? We wasn't even playing on the days. Like I said, the first day when you came in the gym, bro, we won because Smitty was playing with me. Then after that, the last time you came in the gym is when we played. And we got the series. 4 games.
This what happened. Come on, man. This what happened. Take him and this
so
other guy
bad.
had.
On guard, Grant.
Oh, see now, see what I'm saying? He want to be extra. He want to be extra. He want to be.
Wow.
Well, you gotta stop being in denial, man.
Wow.
Hey, Gerardo, let me ask you this.
That boy cook. He cook. He cooking.
Hold on, Gerardo. Let me ask you this: playoff Jimmy or James Harden? Which one you take?
Clay. Don't change the argument. Clay.
All right, take Mr. Wallet. Who you taking? Klay Thompson or James Harden? In their prime, which one you taking? Y'all tell me that. Tell me that. Who y'all taking? In your prime, in their prime, you taking James Harden or you taking Klay Thompson? Now remind you, James Harden got a lot of 4 for 12s in his career.
Oh God.
That's why that dude can't shoot with me, man. Ask him about Horse. Ask him about Horse.
Man,
ask him about Horse.
I'm not
Ask
asking
him about Horse.
You just asked Jerry a question. I'm just waiting on Jerry to respond.
All right, Ski, why we waiting on Jerry to respond? Ask Gerardo.
I don't gotta ask him about no. Listen, I ain't gotta ask him about no.
Come on, Ski. I ain't talking to you no more.
No. We're not asking Gerardo about no damn Horse when I was in the gym with him when he dropped 12 on your head. Come on, man. I don't need to ask him about no Horse. He dropped 12 on your head.
Well, he's not ready for me.
Stop talking about a damn game. We just gotta make tricks.
He's not ready for me.
Hey, Jerry, ain't no way you said that shit, bro. Klay over James Harden?
He not. Y'all act like, listen. Listen.
I was with you all the way. I've been with you all the way until that. I had to get off the damn bus. I had to jump out that motherfucker when you said that.
That's what let you know right there, Tate. That's what let you know that they mind ain't right.
No,
they mind messed
right.
up.
He's right.
They mind messed up.
Oh God, they go hard all
I'm
day.
the type to let you hit 11 points and then I go and get the game win on you.
There's no way you're taking a role player over a franchise player any day. I'm not talking about the playoff shit because everything at the end of the day is a team. You got to have a team to win shit. Everything got to be right for you to win championships and all. We're talking about the player. The player, James Harden at his prime and Klay at his prime, ain't in no comparison. James Harden all the day. The man got to wait on people to set picks, and his jump shot ain't falling. He's dead. He's not doing anything else to get himself going. He's not getting to the paint, and he's not getting to the line.
If you would so eloquently pull up Klay stats without Steph Curry, you would be so wrong.
Listen. His whole career.
Don't put it up. Don't put it up. Listen, don't put it up. Just take my word for it.
About a playoff series where what's the name was hurt. We talking about for a career. He had Steph Curry until this year. He had Steph Curry and his numbers for his highest point score with 22 points a game. We pulled up James Harden as a franchise player. The man averaged 36 points. Ain't been done since Michael Jordan scored at 37, bro. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop. What are we talking about? Then the year before that, hold on. The year before that, he had what? Damn near 30 in a damn he had 11 assists. That's what he averaged for the season. Well, like you say, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Come on, man.
With no defense.
Oh God, Philly, we know that. But ain't nobody no defense, right? Listen, defense
tell Gerardo line it up then. Tell Gerardo line it up then.
I'm sick of you talking about defense and shit. How many first team all defensive teams do Klay got?
One more than the James Harden.
One.
One more than James Harden. How many James Harden got? How many James Harden got?
Zero.
Okay.
How many all NBAs James Harden got? How many scoring?
Listen.
Hold on. No, we talking about play. How many MVPs James Harden got compared to Klay? How many all NBAs he got? Huh?
I don't know.
How many all NBAs he got to Klay? Got way more than Klay.
I don't know.
How many All-Star appearances he got more than Klay? All right.
I don't know.
He's a member of the 75 anniversary team, the 75th anniversary team. That's the top NBA 75 players of all time. The only person that I feel like should have been in there and shouldn't have been in there was D. Howard. Dwight Howard should have been subbed in for Dwayne. Get him out of there. But Harden is there. Clay wasn't there, but still was.
Clay was number 77.
Clay ain't better than Kyrie Irving.
Who they put on Kyrie Irving, the guard?
And Kyrie Irving cooked his ass. Gang scene.
Who do they put on Kyrie Irving over the guard?
Kyrie pulled that cast iron skillet out and cooked his ass. We got the stats now.
Do you know what he did to James Harden? Do you know what he did to James Harden? Shipped him out of the Nets jersey. Shipped him out of there. Said this dude is garbage, trash, talk to toe. He got to get up out of here.
I feel about defense. I'm a defensive guy too, but I'm looking at the total player. Yeah, he may have some deficiencies on defense, but that's all because of effort. A lot of people don't want to sit down there and put that effort in playing defense and move their feet.
But guess who do?
But I'm responding to Jerry. But Clay relies on too much to score. If his jump shot is not falling, he is not effective in the game on the offensive end. James Harden don't need a jump shot to be falling. He's getting to the lane. He's finishing over bigs, and he's getting to the line, and he's hitting his step back. So in all three levels, he scored better than Clay. Go ahead.
Hey, Jared, look, I get all that. That's good. But Jared, how you a baller and you ain't getting no free throw shot? You a baller. You a baller, man. You a baller. That's like a running back ain't getting rushed.
Hey, Mr. Fields, what that got to do with you playing ball? You trying to shoot. You ain't trying to draw no fouls. You trying to put the ball in the bucket.
You want to know why Michael Jordan
to the free throw line?
You want to know why Michael Jordan got 6? You want to know why Michael Jordan ain't got to shoot threes? You want to know why Michael Jordan played defense and he locked up superstars? Because he went to the cup. Simple as that.
First of all, I'm not gonna let y'all get on here. I'm not gonna let y'all get on here and lie. Who did Michael Jordan lock up? I'm not gonna let y'all get on here and lie. Who did Michael Jordan lock up? Who did Michael Jordan lock up?
Wait, before you ask that question, let me ask Jared. Why does he only have one all defensive team selection? If Clay plays defense. No, it's not. No, it's not. They saying Clay plays defense. Oh, he's a great two-way player, great two-way guard. Why does he not have only number one? That's my thing. He only got one.
Yeah, I know what it is. The league got soft, and people forget that tools and dunking on folk with the 3-point shot. Because you went to the free throw and shot a free throw, and they was on the sideline in 2 more fouls. They couldn't play no more first quarter. Y'all really forgot how basketball was really played by the champions. Michael Jordan.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear no champion stuff from you. I don't want to hear no champion stuff from you. And you keep on talking about James Harden over Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is a 4-time NBA champion. James Harden is a 0-time NBA champion. I don't want to hear no champion stuff from you.
If you're not putting Klay
in your top 5, if you're not putting Klay in your top 5, you got 4 rings. I don't want to hear nothing about no James Harden. He has no rings, so take him out of your stuff.
Ray, one at a time, bro. You keep saying the same thing, right? If you said he a 4-time champion, we got it the first time. So now you got to let somebody speak. What I'm saying is, I got this, Mr. Field. Stop bringing up team accomplishments in this argument. If you take Klay Thompson and put him in to start a franchise and lead that franchise or whatever like James Harden, he wouldn't make it. And that's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact. You and Ray, the same man that said Dwayne Wade was better than Michael Jordan.
He a better defensive player for sure.
No. Who Dwayne Wade locked up?
I mean, he played great defense on Kobe.
I don't hear about great defense. A lot of players play great defense on Kobe, but who locked them up?
I seen Michael Jordan play. I seen Michael Jordan get switched on Kobe one time, and he tells Scottie Pippen, "Hey, go get the young fella. I can't play with him. I can't guard him."
That was Scottie's job.
Oh my God!
I see him also get switched on the Damon Sotomayor. He gets shook for him. I see him I see him get
Hey,
on
bro.
Allen Iverson. The
Hey,
world
bro.
saw him. The world see him get switched on to Allen Iverson.
Hold on. Who Allen
Bro.
Iverson
And
haven't
you
crossed?
see what
Bro?
that happened then.
Hold on. Who Allen Iverson haven't crossed? Because he crossed Kobe ass too. On my mama. He did Kobe so bad. Kobe even said it. He went back and worked on his game. You forgot? Even Shaq said that. Stop. Hey, stop doing that. Stop doing
Kobe
that.
a
If you
better
gonna tell me
defensive player
what's
than
going
Michael Jordan. Kobe a better defensive player than Michael Jordan.
Man, well, he got his ass cooked by AI too. Stop playing.
Hello.
Stop doing it. Go ahead, Mr. Field. Go ahead, Mr. Field.
Okay. My argument when I say championship, we know we talking about Jordan, we know we talking about Magic. Even Magic will putting out dimes and passing the ball and facilitate just like LeBron does.
Mm-hmm.
Just like LeBron does. I'm gonna say it again, just like LeBron does. Even Magic done, but you know what he was doing when he was running the up tempo offense they called Showtime? Why he doing that? Getting his teammates involved and getting buckets. He would let you know, I was the number one scorer on my high school team. I was the number one scorer on my college team if I want to. I can score 55, 60 just like Jordan. I just choose to get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar going. I just choose to get James Worthy going off the wing. It's a thing called team play. Like we say, those are team accomplishments. Our argument earlier with James Harden and Clay, who would you go with as a pure talent guy? They're going to make play no matter what. We know Clay can shoot it. He can lace them up. But that's catch and shoot. That's one phase of star treatment of basketball. James Harden.
Hell no, Mr. Phillips. What the hell? Magic Johnson was overrated.
Overrated.
Facts. He's not better than Steph Curry.
Oh yeah. Hey man, stop drinking that Ciroc, man. Stop.
Yeah, he did, Jay. Listen,
stop.
Before we get in there, I'm finna say this. Like, Ray, I put
my top 5 guards.
Hold on, Ray.
Let me tell you my top 5 guards real quick.
I got a question for you. We gonna get to
Go
that.
ahead.
I got a question for you. How old are you? I'm asking, how old are you, Ray?
For me, 41.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me what is a real point guard.
Back in the day, it was a facilitator that got everybody involved. It was a facilitator that got everybody involved. Nowadays, a point guard can be a scoring person that still get everybody involved. They can score and they can assist. They try to get the team involved to get easy buckets. Yeah, I said that Dwayne Wade was better than Michael Jordan. I put him number 3 on my all-time guard list. I had Kobe, Dwayne Wade, Jordan, and then I don't remember who I had at number 4, but I know I had Klay Thompson at number 5. I gotta go back and look. I don't remember what I had. I gotta look at my notebook.
So you mean to tell me Klay out there facilitating?
Hold on.
He's a shooting guard. He shoots the ball. He's a shooting guard.
They told me back in the day, this is what a point guard is. That like people get caught up in the moment. A real point guard job is to facilitate, get his others going first, and then get his. The last true point guard that was in the league was Rajon Rondo. Magic Johnson is the best point guard that the game have ever seen. He was a 6'9" facilitating point guard that was doing all those fancy passes, jump throwing through the legs, all that at 6'9", and dominated the game, controlled the pace of the game. Steph Curry is a scoring guard. He's not even a point guard for real. He really a 2 guard. He's just small in stature.
He's a point guard. He's a point guard.
He's not a point guard. Listen, Draymond Green is the point guard for the Golden State Warriors. That is the point guard. He's a point guard.
Draymond Green, a point forward.
No. Jason Kidd ain't the best damn point guard of all time, man. What?
I knew the more he got on his pod, the crazy stuff I knew he was gonna say.
Magic Johnson. 1 ring, the 5 ring.
I ain't gonna lie. I probably take Jason Kidd over Magic Johnson.
1 ring to 5 rings, Ski. Now he was just arguing about rings. Magic Johnson got 5.
No,
and Jason
you're
Kidd 1.
the person who talk about rings.
Oh, God.
So if we
Now,
talking about rings.
See, a lot of folks use rings to say the best of all time, like Jordan and LeBron. They use the rings. Oh, Kobe got. That's not how you define what type of player you. If you looking at the players, it's gonna go off of their skill set. That's it. That's how I be saying. But when you saying point guards, that's what a point guard job. These guys are scoring guards. They're really 2 guards trapped in point guard body. Steph Curry doesn't even play the point like he's supposed to. He's Draymond Green.
I ain't gonna lie, I really like Jason Kidd. I really like Jason Kidd as a top point guard ever, like top 3, maybe top 4. Like he really up there.
But listen,
like he's up there.
But listen, I ain't saying he's not, but I'm saying over Magic. Bro, let me tell you something.
No, like he right though. Magic Johnson. This the thing. Magic Johnson. Hold on, let me finish. Magic Johnson was blessed to be drafted by a good Laker team. Their team was already good. Their team their team was not sorry. They already was good. So you get him and you already good. You already passing the Kareem and James Worthy and Byron Scott. Like these guys was good without Magic Johnson. Norm Knicks, they already had a good team. So you add the best player from college, whether you want to say it was him or Larry Bird, you add him, then yeah, he won a championship his first year. So now he start racking up these championships. So all he got to do now is work on his numbers. So like if Jason Kidd was blessed to be with the same type of players to where, because you remember he was with the Nets, he went to the finals like 2 years in a row. If he was blessed to be with just as good as players as Magic Johnson was, what if he won 4 or 5 rings? We would be saying he the greatest, or we would be saying he upset with the greatest.
We're not saying I'm not using the rings to say he's the greatest. Listen, he got drafted to the Lakers. You can't help who draft you, but he still had to perform. He could have been there, could have been a bust. The man is the best point guard in history, bro. Stop making excuses for Jason Kidd.
Who is the best point guard in history?
Bro, Magic Johnson.
No, he's not. Johnson. No, he's not.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, man, y'all have a good night. I gotta go. I gotta have something in the morning at work.
Hey, Mr. Fields, before you go to sleep, I want you to sleep on this real hard. Steph Curry, the best point guard of all time.
Hey, Jason went to the finals and didn't win. He had King Martin and Richard Jefferson over there. He didn't win.
Why
they played against the Los Angeles Lakers.
I don't care. We're not praising nobody for getting to the finals and not winning. We ain't doing that. You either get there and you win. You don't win.
They played against the Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe and Shaq.
Detroit played against the Los Angeles Lakers and beat them. I don't want to hear that. The Spurs beat them. I want to hear that.
The Spurs, listen, same thing with Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is known as one of the best power forwards of all time. He came into a great situation though. What if Kevin Durant? What if Kevin Garnett? What if Kevin Garnett got drafted by the Spurs?
Stop.
Guess what we'd be saying? We'd be saying Kevin Garnett.
We're not doing that. We're talking about Jason Kidd got to the finals and lost. We're not praising people for getting there. You got to win when you get there. When you play the game, when you play in the school, or if you went to college, you played to win championships. If you don't win the championship, that year is considered a failure. That's it. That's it. You know that.
All right. So look, why we only do that with? Why we only doing that? Why we only doing that with Jason Kidd and LeBron James and people like how many seasons did Jordan play? But we only talk about 6-0 with him.
Listen,
we only talk about 6-0.
Listen.
15, 16 seasons. So he was 6-16.
Man, right. Stop. We said finals. Every time Michael Jordan got to the finals, what did they do?
So he only played 6 seasons?
Oh, come on, Ray. Come on, Ray. You killing me now.
I'm asking a question.
Ray,
I'm only asking a question.
Ray,
I'm asking a
He played
question.
more
So
than
how many
16.
seasons did he play? How many
He
seasons
played
did he
more than
play?
16.
How many seasons did he play? Did he play like 15, 16? So we just totally negate them other 9 or 10 seasons that he played. We don't care about that. Because he didn't get to the final, so they don't count.
Ray,
Right? I'm asking you a question.
That's a failure. That's a failure. That season is a
So
failure. You know that.
So he really like 6 and 15. So he really 6 and 16.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question. Ain't you playing in that league, right? So if y'all don't make the championship in that league and win it, what is that season? It's a failure, right? Huh? It's a failure, right?
Oh.
Okay.
In my mind, yeah. In my mind,
okay.
No. Listen though.
Come on, Ray.
Because I'm playing with like some 58-year-olds, and then we got like a team full of 18-year-olds and stuff.
You signed
Because we playing. No. Listen, because we playing, and it's not expected. Nobody expects us to win at all because of our team. That doesn't mean that everybody people on everybody else's team better than people on our team. We got players that's better than players on people that team that might win. But I'm saying as a whole, my team might not be better than everybody's.
Right. That seemed like a personal problem because you the one playing on the team. You jumped on the team. And then what we talking about when you playing
if
you playing on college, if you playing in high school, if you playing in the pros, when you lace up your tennis shoes, and Jerry can say, I'm asking Jerry, when you lace up your tennis shoes, you lace them up to win a championship. If you do not complete that goal, that season is a failure. That season is a failure. Michael Jordan.
But listen. So listen. All right then. So listen. So Klay Thompson got 4 successful seasons and James Harden got 0. I'm taking Klay Thompson over James Harden.
That's a team. That's what we're talking about.
Because I said nobody expects my team to win because of the other players.
Thank you, Jared. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's why he's taking Klay. That's why he's taking Klay over James Harden. Wait, I got the floor. You just said that about James Harden. You're trying to use that same thing when we just all debated about to take Klay over James Harden. That is a team. When we talking about Jay Kidd, he was in the finals doing this. He lost. Him and his team, they lost. That is a team thing. When we talking about who players we gonna take the players that we can start a franchise with. Who is they in their prime? You're not taking Klay to start no franchise. You're gonna take James Harden in their prime.
Why not? I'm not.
Right, you ain't making
I'm not taking James Harden over Klay Thompson. Not in their prime, I'm not.
No, you ain't making sense, right?
Yes, I am. I'm not taking him. I'm not.
Anything in any season that you don't make it to the finals or Super Bowl and win, it's a failure. Just like when the Eagles lost to the Chiefs, they made it and didn't win. That is a failure. That is a failure, bro.
Listen. I understand what you're saying, but like, it's not always like that.
Yes, it is.
Like,
listen,
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay, go ahead.
No, it's not. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not always a failure because like a team that's just getting in the league and they just starting off, they're not gonna set their goal. Listen to what I'm saying. They're not gonna set their goal to win no championship. They first season, like you got an expansion team that you just put in the league, you just put players together. They're not gonna set their goal to win no championship. So their goal might just be their goal might just be. Listen to what I'm saying.
Why are we
They
talking about
goal
the
might be
That's
just
all
to
I'm
make the playoffs. Like, oh, we made the playoffs. Let's see if we can go further. Like, all right, the next season they're gonna be like, okay, we want to go to the next round. You know, they eventually the goal is to win a championship.
Why are we
But
talking about expansion teams? We're not talking about expansion teams. We just talked about Jason Kidd getting to the final when he made the comment. He went to the final to throw alley-oop. He didn't win, so that's a failure. We're not talking about expansion team. That is getting an expansion team. That's a whole different conversation because
you know
you
the
got
Heat, you know the Heat expansion team.
hold on, right? You got to get a team, expansion team, then you got to draft players. It's a lot to that. We're talking about just already teams. When these teams in NBA like Houston, Memphis, Denver, the Lakers, Oklahoma City. If Oklahoma City loses and don't make the championship and win it, and they the number one seed in Western Conference, guess what their year was? A failure. Houston Rockets get the number 2 seed and get bounced out of the first round. They don't make it to the finals and win. Guess what that was? A failure. It's called a failure. Mr. Field, what you think?
He know that, man.
All right, then. The
man say, would James Harden be considered a point guard?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah. The ball in his hands. The ball in his hands for almost the whole 24 second shot clock. He driving, he kicking for the last 2 or 3 seconds to somebody and making them shoot the ball. Or he driving and kick. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing in the Rockets in his prime. He was driving and kicking. He was driving and going to the goal and shooting floaters. Driving and doing steps.
He was doing that with Kawhi with the Clippers.
He's doing it right now. And Kawhi the man.
He was doing that when he was with Embiid in Philly. He was going out of Philly.
Kawhi right now. Kawhi back right now, and they going to work.
What kind of best player on their team?
Right. All right.
Norman Powell, the best player on their team. Yeah, I said it. Norman Powell is the best player on their team.
Hey, man. Okay, hold on. Let me see what Jerry said. Nobody call now. You saying crazy shit. Now. But see, that's a whole different. I understand what you're saying, Jay. That's a whole different, context on what we were saying.
That ain't different.
Yes, it is. That's just like an expansion team. They're getting new everything. So the expectations are not going to be championship. It's not going to be that. I'm talking about the teams that already, like Jason Kidd was on with Kenyon Martin and them. They didn't win the championship.
He just got there. It took him to the finals. He got there first year and made it took him to the finals.
How long?
Hey, I gotta go, man.
I'm gonna go, man. I just one question. How long Jason Kidd was in the league before he went to New Jersey?
I don't know.
He played several years. Jason Kidd.
But I'm saying, as a Maverick,
he used to play with
Maverick and Phoenix.
And Phoenix.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, when he got to these franchise, he turned them around. He made them good, just like Chris Paul did. Man, so it's like you don't expect him to win coming to when he came to New Jersey, you expect him to win, but he went to the finals 2 years in a row. So that's not a failure because he just got there and he went to the finals. So that's what I'm saying. Like you just asked me. You said if you don't win this year, is that a failure?
Right? You just be running.
No, listen. I said you asked me. You said if we don't win this year, ain't that a failure? I said to me it is. I said, but no one expects us to win. This is my first year on this team. Nobody expects us to win. Like. It's an uphill battle for us. Nobody expects us to win. I expect us to win. But realistically, nobody expects us to win. But it's not a failure if we go to the freaking finals is not a failure because it's the first year we together.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not always a failure just because you don't make it all the way there and win it. Cause you gotta build on to something is what we saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta build on to, like, you can't just get in the league and just be like,
the 2
Man, let Mr.
years.
Phillips go. Go ahead, Mr. Phillips.
The 2 years.
Go ahead, Mr. Phillips.
They went to the
this
finals.
dude right here, man. Come on.
He playing with the Knicks with Justin Jefferson, Kettle, Kanye Martin,
And Keith Van Horn.
and Keith Bell. Just explain to me, why didn't he put up a big number and win a championship?
I got it right here. Keith Moore with 22 and 6 rebounds. Jason Kidd with 20. Kerry Kittles had 12 and Keith Van Horn had 10. And they had more double figure scores than the Lakers because the Lakers only had Shaq with 36, Kobe with 26, and Derek Fisher with 12. The rest of them weren't scoring. I don't understand how they didn't win. And they got swept.
Hey, y'all think Stephon Marbury Hall of Fame player?
Of course. Did
What
you
they
see
gotta do
Stephon
with
Marbury
Wiggins
back in the
ass?
day?
What they got to do with
Look, that was the same team Stephon Marbury had, and they didn't do nothing with it. But when they put Jason Kidd there, went to the finals. Thank you.
But you
Thank
talking about the final. I'm asking you,
Thank y'all for y'all time.
question. You didn't answer my
Thank y'all for
question.
y'all
Why
time.
you didn't answer? Why you didn't answer? Why didn't they beat the Lakers?
They had Kobe and Shaq. What you mean?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Bro, if Jason Kidd is great point guard all time, better than Magic, why did they make no necessary adjustments to stop Kobe and Shaq?
I do you one even better. Mr. Fields. Why didn't Allen Iverson beat Kobe and Shaq?
So you gonna ask a question with a? I'm gonna ask a question. You gonna ask a question?
Man, Ray said about Stephon Marbury. Man, come on, bro.
Hey,
All they did was take Stephon Marbury out the equation and add Jason Kidd, and they went to the finals.
No, they didn't. Bro.
How much better does that make Jason Kidd than Stephon Marbury? So you can't. So obviously Jason Kidd is first ballot Hall of Fame if you saying Stephon Marbury is, because all they did was take him out the equation, and then same thing. Listen. I'll do you one even better. I'll one up you one. Stephon Marbury was with the Suns. They moved him out the equation and got Steve Nash. He got MVPs got the best record in the league. So how much better does it make Steve Nash than Stephon Marbury?
That ain't even the same roster.
It's style of play. It's style of play.
It's style of play. That's not even the same roster, right? I'm looking at it. Only person that was there was Keem Moore, and then Kendall Gill was all with.
Oh my goodness! All they did was switch them out.
No.
Stephon Marbury had them same players. What you talking about?
No, he did not. I'm looking at
Who he didn't have? Who didn't have?
Richard Jefferson was number one. Was on that what's the 19?
Hey man, y'all was good.
I'm gone, man. Listen, we rocked out for 2 hours. Listen to Ray ramble about nothing, about the James Harden and Clay bullshit. And we know James Harden the better player for a franchise.
I put y'all in the slow cooker. So
we appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. We'll be on. I don't know when, but we're gonna be on soon. Cause we gotta talk about these Lakers. They play OKC Sunday. So anything anybody got to say before we end the live?
Hey,
Ray, you gotta answer your question, Ray. Ray, you gotta answer your question. You can't give a question and somebody gave you a question. You gotta stick to the question, Ray.
What's the question, man? I asked the question when we get off real quick.
I'm done. I gotta go. I got stuff to do.
Okay. Well, I'm finna say this. I was good. Yeah, listen, good job on y'all trying to like try to jump me and still get slow cooked in a slow cooker.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I still put y'all in a slow cooker. Hey, I thought you was gonna let me finish my soliloquy. Like, let me finish talking.
Go ahead, man.
All right. So it was good. It was good for y'all to try to like triple team me and still get smoked. You know what I'm saying? I rolled up a ski pack and a Mr. Field and sailboat pack. I rolled y'all all up in one, and I smoked good smoke. You know what I'm saying? I smoked y'all all up or whatever.
I
And
know that's
yeah.
so
Listen, next time y'all come a little bit. Next time y'all come back a little bit more prepared. But it was great talking to y'all. Now, as always, it's good talking to y'all. I'm gonna smoke y'all again. This ain't the last time. Just learn how to just try to get a good night's sleep or whatever. Sleep it off. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we'll see y'all, man. Ray talking about a whole bunch of nonsense again. We'll be back on with another show on the Smart Guy 251. All right.